What is up, everybody? Who the fuck is honking there? Anyway, what's in the box? Well, whatever could that be? Well, guys, that is a Legmaker True CAI for the Challenger. Now, this CAI is a little bit different. See, if you look down in here, pretty much the normal suspects are missing, except you might notice one thing. If I shine a light down there, yeah, that's concrete. Those little hash marks, that's where I'm going to be cutting the sheet metal to slip that cold air down into the fender well down there. As opposed to normal cold airs, you do have to take that lower air dam off. And by the way, for any of you guys wondering what a brake duct mod looks like, that's what it is. Just that hole right there. It allows incoming air to come through here, kind of hit that ramp and blow up into that fender well. Pretty popular mod with these Challengers, trying to get as much cold air into the engine as possible. But here's the thing. The damn stock parts heat up so much, whereas this carbon fiber, I'm thinking, ought to be quite a bit less prone to being heat soaked. Give you guys an idea, I'm actually putting this down upside down, but this is why I've got to cut that out. Just part of it. It actually goes down in there like this. There's a part that attaches to the throttle body. That hole right there, by the way, is for the air intake air temperature sensor. So anyway, I'm going to get this thing hacked up. I wanted to get you guys some shots of this, let you know kind of what's involved. As far as getting that thing off, it's a bunch of, I think it was 6 or 7 millimeter little fender screws with, I don't know, probably half a dozen push pins. So anyway, I'm going to get back to work on this, just letting you guys know what I am up to. This is kind of the unboxing portion of this. I guess some people are into that. So there's your filter, pretty decent sized filter there they give you. That's your primary pipe, goes into the throttle body. There's your step down piece there. I don't know if you guys can smell that, but these things are fresh out of the factory. Definitely pretty ripe smelling. Your bag of stuff. It's got your breather in there. This does not use a fresh air breather. It just vents to the atmosphere or pulls from that breather for the PCV. A bunch of really good quality clamps, an extension for the intake air sensor plug, and that's it. There's your bit of kit. Hopefully, if I do this right, through the magic of editing, or lack thereof, magic of the pause button, I'll have this thing installed and I'll be able to show you the finished product. Oh, and by the way, as far as weight goes, it weighs about 1 pound less than the Hellcat, the full Hellcat system. So not really much of a weight savings, but there on that Hellcat system or on the stock system, there's just so much of that real heavy plastic up on top that, I mean, it's just, once that stuff gets hot, it never wants to cool down. It's just a bunch of surface area that is getting hot. And the main reason why I'm actually doing this is, even though I did run an 11-second, pass, the car is really more of a 12.0, like a high 12.0, low 12-teen car. And I'm trying to do whatever I can without, cracking in the motor. It's already got a tune. It's already running a tire. Trying to make it a consistent 11-second car, even in higher DAs. Got to remember, when I ran that 11, DA wasn't too bad. And even the 12.0s that I was running, the DAs were pretty nice. So trying to, again, whittle down on that into that 11-second time zone, just with, very minor mods, minor breathing mods, without getting into the exhaust, without removing the catalytic converters. Everything I can do to keep this thing as reliable as I possibly can, but just as reliable, I want it consistent in that 11-second zone. So at any rate, next time, and here in just a second, hopefully for you guys, you'll see the finished product. Fingers crossed. Alright, so that's basically the initial cut. Obviously I need to get in there and clean this up a little bit and back that up just a little bit. But you know what? Better to cut once, measure twice. Speaking of which, yep, rocking that same Dremel. Can't seem to get enough of that. Be cleaning it up with that bad boy right there. So, just giving you guys some progress.